Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Berto here. And today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make birria de res and consome quesa tacos. It's my first time making this, so don't judge me too hard. Let's see how it turns out. Alright, here's the ingredients. If you want to pause the video right now, you can. Today I'm gonna be using 1.5 pounds of chuck steak. Ideally, you can use beef shank. The bone marrow makes the broth taste really delicious. So as long as it's beef, you're good. First step is you want to take your beef, as long as they're in big chunks, put them in the broth. Here, you're going to take a white onion, cut off the ends, and peel off the skin. You're going to throw that in there, as well as a couple of bay leaves, and this is about 5 to 7 cloves of garlic. And then you're going to add a pinch of salt. You don't have to add it too much now, but for good measure. There's the tedious part. This is you're gonna take the guajilla chilies, the Mexico chilies, and the chili de arbol. You're gonna de-stem them, take out all the seeds, soak them in cold water, and then boil it for about 10 minutes. Once it's almost done, you're gonna want to add the tomatoes. These are 4 Roma tomatoes. Boil that for another 5 minutes. Then, once it has a good boil like that, you put that into a blender, some of the water, and you're going to add 1 tablespoon of Mexican oregano, thyme, and ginger. This ginger, I'm taking a spoon, peeling out the skin. Here, you use about a thumb piece of ginger, and just scraping off any other excess ends there. This is Datu Puti. This is the Filipino white vinegar. You can use any kind of white vinegar for this. Here I put about 1 tablespoon. And another pinch of salt for taste. Now, you're going to want to blend it for about 20 to 30 seconds. And then put it into a strainer, into a saucepan. Now you're going to want to take a spoon and just strain it for about a minute or more until it looks like this. Now that's all the extra skin and seeds that you don't need. Now you have your tomato sauce. Now with your beef stock, you want to check on it. This is after an hour. Take out some of the impurities, basically the blood that coagulated. You don't want to eat that. Here I'm taking about 1 big spoon of the chicken stock consome, throw it in there, give it some flavoring. Now at this point, you can take your tomato sauce and put it in there. So overall, you're going to want to let it simmer for 2.5 hours. Now, after the 2.5 hours is up, you want to take out your beef, take out the bay leaves, and then you're going to chop them up. Yeah, there you go. See that? After about 2.5 hours, it's really tender. You can almost just cut it with a spoon. Once you cut it up, you want to put it back into the saucepan here. I put a lot of the broth into a smaller saucepan just so I could have more ease with it. And take onion, cilantro, chop them both up. It's going to be for your topping on your tacos. Here, I have mozzarella cheese. You can use Oaxaca cheese or any kind of white melting cheese, really. But today, we're going to be using mozzarella. This is about 4 ounces. I'm just going to cut them up into little shards so you can add them on top of the taco. Now, this is about a 3-hour mark. And take some of the beef and put it into a bowl, so that way I can start making my tacos. See that? It's goodness right there. Alright. You can take any kind of white corn tortilla, These are a little bigger. These are like 8-inch ones. Get a little oil. Dip the tortilla in the consome. I know there's like chili oil and other ways to fry this, but I'm trying to watch the calories. So just kind of putting a little bit of oil in the pan, and then you're gonna want to fill it up. Fill the tortilla up with some cheese. Add your beef. And then your cilantro and onion for topping. Cook this on medium heat. You want to let the cheese have time to melt without burning the tortilla on each side. As it sizzles a bit, flip it halfway over. Cook it on one side. If it's starting to dry out, you can add oil if you want. In the meantime, take your consome, take a ladle, take a little, little bowl, little cup, and then that'll be basically your broth. It's basically a soup, but it's gonna be for our dipping. And repeat the process. I'm gonna make about 2 today. Same thing. Add your meat, add your cheese, cilantro and onion, and do it as many times as you need. Yep, and there you have it. Birria de res, consome, quesa tacos. Thanks for watching. Until next time, it's been Cooking with Berto, and I'll see y'all on the other side. God bless.